Chapter 16, Your Daily English Learning Plan. So, are you ready to speak English effortlessly? Are you ready to feel relaxed and confident every time you speak? Are you ready to let go of grammar study, textbooks, vocabulary lists, worksheets, and drills? Are you ready to rediscover the joy of learning? Are you ready to focus on goals that inspire you? Are you ready to focus on communication with real people? Are you ready to play English instead of studying it? You now know the core effortless English system. I have laid out a plan to help you learn to speak English naturally, fluently, and with ease. Using the latest research and my own experience from more than a decade of teaching English language classes to thousands of students all over the world, I've shown why traditional language teaching methods don't work. If you've been struggling with English for a while, I've also tried to give you hope. It's not that you're bad at English. Trust me, you just haven't been taught the right way, the natural way. When you learn English naturally, the effortless English way, you finally escape from the hidden curriculum. You don't rely on textbooks or repetition drills. Instead, you use the simple methods of the effortless English system. Anchor positive peak emotions to English. Change limiting beliefs into empowering beliefs. Energize and move while learning. Direct and control your internal movies. Focus on learning phrases, not words. Don't study grammar. Learn with your ears, not your eyes, devoting 80% of your studying time to listening. Learn deeply. Be willing to put in the time and the numerous repetitions necessary to truly master spoken English. Use point-of-view stories to master grammar. Learn real English by focusing on authentic English materials that native speakers use. Learn to think in English with listen and answer stories, which train you to respond automatically without translation. The 7 rules are the key to the effortless English method. This method is the motor that will drive you to English fluency. But like any good engine, the effortless English method is only as effective as the fuel you put into it. The fuel you need to learn English, or any language really, is the emotional energy and motivation you bring to your studies. That's why I focused so much on the psychological aspects of learning. I've shown you how to generate the necessary emotional fuel for learning English by setting big goals. I've discussed how moving and using your body can help you learn more quickly. I've also demonstrated ways to channel your fears into the energy necessary to speak powerful and relaxed English. All you need to do now is get out there and do the work. After all, it's not enough to just know the steps. You have to take action. Work, however, is the wrong word to use because the effortless English system is most effective when combined with a playful mindset. You no longer need to fear mistakes. You no longer need to find the one right answer. You no longer need to stress over exams or grades. In fact, you will no longer study English. You will play English. You will enjoy your natural curiosity. You'll use fun, interesting, compelling, real materials. You'll feel energized and excited. You'll move your body. You'll smile and laugh while learning. Fortunately, there's never been a better time to learn English. There have never been more resources available. Thanks to the internet, there are few things you can't access online, whether it's a website on English learning or articles, books, audio, and video that can all be used to practice. You can even hire a teacher or get a language partner to work with you online. You are no longer dependent on schools. You don't need to follow the hidden curriculum any longer. You are now the master of your own education. English mastery is within your reach. A day in the life of effortless English. I've done my best to explain the effortless English system. At this point, maybe you've decided you like the sound of learning English the natural way. You want to speak English effortlessly. The question is, how do you get started? How can you take all of what I've told you and put it into a typical day of learning English? What would that day look like? It is vitally important that you establish daily English learning rituals. What is a ritual? A ritual is a habit that is emotional, even sacred for you. Your progress depends on consistency. By continually making tiny improvements each week, you will accelerate on the road to fluency. Each improvement builds on the ones that came before, creating momentum. Week by week, your listening improves. For a while, nothing seems to happen with your speaking. You understand more, but speaking seems to be no different. Then, suddenly, after a few months, something amazing happens. English phrases begin to come out more quickly and easily. It happens a little at first, then more and more each week. By the time you reach 6 months, you notice significant improvement in your speaking. This improvement is built through consistent daily rituals. When I teach seminars, I encourage students to create effortless English rituals for the morning, the day, and the evening. For example, in the morning, immediately upon waking, play your favorite energizing music. As you listen to this music, take out your list of positive English experiences and empowering beliefs. Read each item on the list and remember the emotion of the positive experience. Next, think about your biggest goals for English, how you will use the language to create a better life for yourself and your family. Finally, use the swish technique 10 or more times to direct and program your power movies. At this point, you're feeling great, so you've worked yourself into a peak emotional state. With the music still playing, jump, smile, and shout until you feel fantastic. Now you're ready to listen to English. Play an easy English audio. Ideally, you will play a listen and answer mini-story, followed by several point-of-view stories. As you listen, shout your answers to the questions and use big movements and gestures. If, at any point, you notice your energy dropping, play the music again and create a peak emotional state. Then start listening to English again. This whole morning ritual might take only 30 minutes. You start your day feeling great, improving your English. At that point, it's probably time to go to work or school. Use your travel time to listen to more English. Since you'll probably be around other people, this is a good time to listen quietly to an audiobook. At lunch, you'll have more free time, so spend another 30 minutes or more listening to a mini-story or point-of-view story. If you have privacy, shout your answers just as you did at home. Travel home is another opportunity for more easy English listening. Perhaps you repeat that same audiobook chapter from the morning. If you stay at home with your kids, find moments of listening time when your kids are playing or napping. If you walk somewhere or stand in line, listen to English. Use every available free moment to listen. When you're home in the evening, do more English listening. Ideally, choose the same time every night and once again listen to the same mini-story and point-of-view stories in a peak state. This might take you another 30 minutes. Go into your room if necessary to shout out the answers and really put your full energy and emotion into it. Then you might use the movie technique, studying and practicing a movie scene. And even when you're doing other tasks, such as cooking dinner, always have an English audio playing in the background. Surround yourself with the sounds of English all day long. By building these daily habits and dividing your study time into 4 or more chunks throughout the day, you create intensity. The next day, you repeat the same rituals. Because you want to learn deeply, you repeat the same audios again. Listen to the same mini-story and point-of-view stories. Listen to the same audiobook. Watch the same movie scene. Do this for 7 days or more to really master each of those audios. Next week, start over. The great thing about audio story lessons is that they can be done anywhere. You can read and listen at the same time, or you can take a walk and listen, which is even better. Do whatever works for you. Just do it. And soon you'll be speaking English fluently and with ease. For best results, dedicate yourself to an intense schedule for 6 months. During that time, listen to English every free moment you have, however short. Always carry English audios on your phone or audio player. Always have it with you. Use private time for mini-stories, point-of-view stories, and the movie technique. When in public, listen quietly to audiobooks or other English audios. Fill every moment of your life with English. This consistent habit is the secret to your success. By focusing intensely for 6 months, you will make dramatic improvements in your English speaking ability. You will develop confidence and power. No, you will not speak perfectly, but no one is perfect, not even native speakers. You have used the old methods for years and are not happy with the results. Give Effortless English at least 6 months. During this time, be fully committed to the system. At the end of 6 months, notice the improvement and compare it to the old methods. You will be pleasantly surprised. You will finally develop the ability to speak effortless English. The words will come out automatically. The grammar will improve automatically. The feelings of confidence will appear automatically. Welcome to Effortless English. In the final section of this book, I will discuss advanced topics and common questions. However, you should not focus on these advanced methods until you have spent at least 6 months using the core Effortless English system as described. Most learners will only need this core system. Learning English online. As I noted earlier, the web now has everything you need to learn English online. You can buy English lessons, find a private teacher, use a translation dictionary, save and review new words, improve your English grammar, and chat with other English students. All of this you can do online. This has been great for language learners. Even students who find it difficult to get regular access to native English speakers can now hear and speak English every day by simply logging onto the internet. Here are some of my recommendations on getting the best from the web. Download MP3 English lessons from the internet. Your first step is to find natural English courses online. You want lessons that use real English, not grammar or reading lessons. You also want audio lessons, not textbooks. Audio lessons have several advantages. One advantage is that you download them immediately. Another advantage is that they are portable. Simply put the lessons on your phone or audio player, and you can learn English anywhere, anytime. As you know, audio lessons in general are much more effective than written textbooks. Find an online English community. There's no need to pay for an expensive tutor or English school. You can find English conversation partners online, often at very reasonable prices. Most conversation partners use Skype or other voice chat programs, which make it easy to talk to anyone in the world for free. Thus, you can easily find a native speaker or an advanced English learner, no matter where you live. Some people use video chat, even better. A community also gives you support and encouragement. You'll get great ideas from other learners. You'll also make new friends from all over the world. Members of Effortless English courses automatically join our international online community and can use our forums and social site. Online English dictionary and word saver. As you use your English lessons, you'll sometimes want to look up new words in a dictionary or find a translation in your language. Online dictionaries are simply great, much faster than text. You will need 2 types of dictionaries. The first is a standard dictionary. This can be a translation dictionary for your own language, or you can use an English-only version. The other type of dictionary you need is an idiomatic dictionary. As you might guess, this type of dictionary contains the common English idioms, phrases, you won't find in a standard dictionary. Audio and video. The internet is a buffet of authentic audio and video material. As I noted in a previous chapter, you can find podcasts and audiobooks on virtually any topic with a simple internet search. You can watch American and British movies and television on a variety of websites as well. More advanced students can listen to copies of actual conversations that we've recorded at www.learnrealenglish.com. These are best for learners who need to understand casual speech.